beautiful co-creators, Lilou here. I'm in Dublin at the Fitzwilliam Hotel right in the city center of Dublin. I'm so excited, and I want to thank the hotel and Tourism Ireland for sponsoring the tour. As many of you know, the tour works through donation, so this is how it's possible. So I really truly want to thank you for your support. And today I was really searching for this, and I'm really looking forward to this conversation, because in Europe there is this thing and this resistance, and people starting to come out, and things are happening here in this country. And then when I saw Fiona's website and what she's all about, I felt so it rang so true. And I'm so happy that we get to have this conversation. You're an author, you're a spiritual coach, and you wrote Who is God? You are. And so we're going to have the spiritual conversation. Thank you, Fiona.
You're so welcome. Thank you so much for seeking me out. And of course, it was meant to be.
Yeah.
For those people who don't know me, my name is Fiona Fay, and I had a spiritual awakening in 2005. And since that, my life has been completely different to what it was prior to 2005. It's just been incredible. And it's been a life that I could never, ever have dreamed of, could never have expected to happen. So,
so you were in the corporate world before?
I was in the corporate world. I was in human resources management and doing some coaching, very much in the business world and investment world, actually. And I knew on some level that there was something not right within me, and of course it's always only within us, and I said, right, I'm going to just set up my own company. I just need to break free from the corporate world. And I did not realize what I actually was breaking free from. And as soon as I made that jump, and I think if anybody makes a change in their life, it you're calling in something new, and that's exactly what happened to me. And so, I was driving down the road one day with this particular person, and I asked, who is God? And she went, you are. And I went, oh, yeah.
Well, that's something different than how I was raised by.
Yeah, my mind can't get my head around that one. But I knew something inside me just clicked. And it was just one awareness after another just opened up very, very rapidly, and just totally came into the present.
And what I'm getting from you is that it's something for you very natural. So I very much appreciate your putting some words on all of this, because to you it's not a mystery, but something that is unfolding right in front of you, as it is in front of all of us, I think.
Yeah, exactly. It is. It's so, you can't put words on it. You can try, and words narrow it down, but it is important to put words in it. And that's why I wrote a book, to really explain, before, what my life was like before, connecting with who I am, and what my life is like now. And it's like poles apart, it's universes apart. And for those who are struggling or really finding life difficult and not getting results, and they've no meaning, no purpose, life is just hard, you may be suicidal, you may be depressed, all of that is that you've forgotten who you are. Mm-hmm. You've forgotten who you are, and it may sound so far removed from what's normally your solution, because always the solution is the external, go and make more money, go and find the partner that's going to make you happy. No, and it's all not true, because you can still have that and still feel empty. And so it's all about feeling that fullness inside, and feeling complete, and feeling the magic, and feeling completely comfortable with who you are.
Is it like merging with God, or with the universe, with source, with the world, it's like expanding, right? Did it feel like you were in prison before, no?
Yeah, it's like getting out of prison. That's a great analogy. Yeah, it is. Or the typical, metaphor that's used is metamorphosis. You become the butterfly, you've got this panoramic view. You can see like the entire cosmos, as opposed to being the caterpillar in the ground going, I need to do the, it's like so limiting. So my journey has been to have the experience of both. And
what a blessing. Then we can have gratitude too.
Yeah, totally. I mean, absolutely. And that is why I write, and I want to share, and that's why I'm doing this video, to share with people the truth of who they are. And this is not unique to me, to you, to any. Our true selves is here. It's just got buried underneath the clay, underneath the soil of conditioning, of religion, or all those external voices that tell us stuff that maybe isn't so true.
I feel here in Ireland and in Europe the craving of people and around the world for hearing this and for really unleashing and opening their potential and reconnecting, because we can not really any longer stay this way. And it's usually people I find with the biggest heart, the biggest sensitivity, sometimes with the biggest talents and even clairvoyance and clairaudience, that have shut down this. I can see it being here right now in Ireland, and what we were saying earlier, how you were talking of the magic and the druids, and now with Christianity that came in, and then so many, the history has been really heavy, and the intellectual, and the science has becoming dominant, and now we have forgotten that. But I feel the resistance is nearly as big as the potential behind it.
Yeah, I mean, it's been just a movement of the head, and it's our choice. It's our time to come into our hearts now. And for those who operate from their mind, their head, divorced from feeling, those systems, those institutions are falling apart, because they're no longer sustainable with this new energy, the new consciousness. And that's really, really, really interesting to see unfold. And it's just, we're all willing it into form. It's not like it's all of us are wanting something new. We're all co-creating this together. And so there's always going to be resistance when there's change. I mean, this is one of the biggest changes that's happening on the planet. How can we realize where we're at? I know you're a spiritual coach. What would you say to, well, I guess first the people that come to you, then they know that they want to change. But how can people that are watching this video realize where they're at, or the gap, or how much greater it can be? I guess the first step is also, or one of the first steps must be to see how not limited we are right now, but how much we have limited ourselves. Well, if you're struggling in life, which many people are, so that can be financially, mentally, healthily, whatever way, you're just like, life is really, really, really challenging, then, and you're listening to this is a sign. This is a sign that to connect with a spiritual coach, or maybe read my book, Who Is God You Are, because it's so simple. It's like A, B, C, D, E, F, G. It's so simple. The message is so simple, and it's written in layman's terms, And I really wanted it to be like that, because it actually is simple when it isn't really complicated. But that's what I would say, is that to immerse yourself in spiritual, discussions or meditation, or I mean, everyone's different, but just open your heart to completely just seeing that there's a different way, and a way that you're probably not aware of. Yeah.
So there's a certain surrendering.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think in my experience and my personal journey, I was completely innocent. I wasn't searching for a God. I wasn't searching for spirit. I wasn't searching for enlightenment, because I didn't know that that's what was missing. I had no idea. Consciously, obviously, I had no idea. And then when it happened, it was like, wow, oh my God, that's amazing. So many people are searching. Even there's kind of two groups of people, I think. There's people who are unaware of anything being missing at all, and there's people who are really searching. And, you know,
and that part can be frustrating too. Like, what is my life purpose? What am I doing here? How can I?
It's more mind. It's just more head stuff, you know? And so, yeah, I mean, it is absolutely just about coming into the heart, you know? Coming into the heart, feeling, being in life, being present, you know, trusting in life, you know, completely trusting, knowing that there's something far greater than this human physical vessel, you know? There's a powerhouse within us, all around us, working with us, supporting us, guiding us, but you have to be aware and awake to feel that and to connect into it, and to allow yourself to not listen to here but to feel from here, you know. And
so it's really the journey from the head to the heart.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's the way of the heart, and yeah, it completely is. And the funniest thing is, we all, as children or as babies, we were all in our feelings. You know, so it's just
having a lot more fun.
Yeah, and we were imaginative and playful, and it's like we just trusted life. I mean, okay, everyone's childhood is different, but certainly, you know, at the very beginning there was an innate trust there that everything, you know, you weren't like as a baby going, oh no, I wonder will I be looked after and will I be fed today, and it was just natural, you know. So yeah, so it's just fears that come in, and it's just learned behavior, and it's just unlearning that.
Do you think we all have a similar life purpose, and then it has a different twist depending on our talents and not even talents, but natural beingness?
Yeah, I do feel that our life purpose is to be an expression of God in its unique form. And so for you, it may be, you know, doing this. For me, it's you know, giving this message. You know, another person might be a painter, another person might be a teacher, another person might be, you know, somebody who serves coffee in the local cafe, and it's all the play of form through God, and that's what's just so amazing. It's just such a playground, you know.
And it all fits perfectly. It's not like anymore like, oh, if you're doing this, then I can't be doing that, and there is no room for me. It's the opposite.
Yeah, exactly. It's a perfect tapestry, and there is. And even if 2 people or 10,000 people are doing the exact same job, they will all do it differently. They will all do it differently, and they will all see it differently, and they will all be a unique. There's no 2 people with the same 2 hairs in their head, the exact same. It's amazing. It's like total genius. It's an intelligence. Yeah. So why wouldn't you want to work with that rather than your limited mind? It's you know, it's a waste. That's a waste of energy. Yes. Yeah.
So now, when are you co-creating with God, or are you really there and just listening to the next step? How do you get things done and moving forward? Are you just waiting for something?
Listening. It is about listening. It's about being connected, listening, getting the signs, just doing stuff. You're moved to action, and then all of a sudden that produces something phenomenal. And it's unfolding before your eyes, and it's about being present. Yeah, you can set your intentions. I would definitely set intentions for my day and throughout my day, and if I'm having a meeting with somebody and all of that. But then I let it go, and I trust in God or the universe or in that divine love to guide it. Exactly.
Knowing that it's you too.
Absolutely.
So you're asking it, but at the same time, you know it's you. That's it's a little tricky.
It is. It's a part. It's not your mind. Our minds cannot understand that. Yeah. So yeah, whilst we are God, we are, you know, a spark of God, and God is everywhere, everything, everyone. So, you know, it's not like you're God and nobody else is, and that, you know, life is God. Yeah. Life is it, and
everything that we look at is God.
Yeah, exactly, and embrace, and just knowing that and feeling that, and knowing that you've got like a whole entire universe working with you and helping you and supporting you and guiding you and all of that. And yet, it is you. I mean, it is.
How juicy.
Yeah. Juicy. Yeah. Yes, it's amazing. It's totally amazing.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Fiona, for this moment and for doing this interview. And you live about an hour away from here, no?
I live in the mountains, beautiful part of the world, up in close to Northern Ireland. And I travel a lot to California as well. I work a lot in California, and I'm working on a film at the moment to help awaken humanity as well. And I have a children's book coming out really soon called The Land of Potions and Possibilities. But I would say right now, if anybody is listening to this and do resonate with it and resonate with me in particular, definitely check out my website, fionafay.com. That's Fay without an E.com. I do spiritual coaching programs with a few people, and that's 1-to-1. And yeah, most of my time is spent writing and just, whatever it takes to get the word out.
Thank you, Fiona.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Much love from Dublin, my beautiful co-creators. There's more coming up here in Ireland, so it's exciting. And then next week, Sonia Choquette and Marianne Williamson in London. Much love from this beautiful place. Much love. Bye.